And welcome back to the NFL Today and the CBSSports.com Monday Night Preview, the Bears and the Cowboys.
All right, well, you know, I don't like the Bears in this game simply because of the matchup problems they have on the offensive line with DeMarcus Ware. Nobody can block him unless Mike Tice, the offense coordinator of the Chicago Bears, actually does something about putting another guy over there, sliding the line to him, maybe setting it back that way. They are going to get eaten up and getting eaten up alive. There's something wrong in Chicago offensively. It doesn't look good to me. I'm not so sure that they can keep up with the Cowboys, even though the Cowboys haven't played great offensively. Home emotion, Monday Night Football. I like the Cowboys.
Statistically, the Cowboys are the best defense in football, Boom. And I agree with you. I don't like Cutler's body language when they get down early, Coach. He starts to mope, he starts to pout, point fingers, shove, and do all these other things. The Cowboys are due for an offensive explosion, Coach. We saw a little bit of it the first game, opening night against the Giants, and since then, they've been really stagnant. They got, railroaded up in Seattle. They didn't play particularly well at home against Tampa. This is their coming out party. Brian Urlacher, that knee, they're nursing that injury, but I just don't see that burst from Urlacher that I saw in years past. I think the Cowboys should win this game.
And I think the only thing about the Chicago, I still think they're playing good defense, particularly on the outside with Tim Jennings. I think he's a guy that can be a playmaker on the outside. Effective Julius Peppers can be disruptive on the corner. But I agree with you, Boom. I don't like Jamarcus Webb going against DeMarcus Ware. And I think if you look at the two quarterbacks, these are two quarterbacks, Tony Romo and Jay Cutler. Can they make the next step? They're at points in their careers, really, where they have to start answering the questions because they're good, they flash, but are they guys that can take their team? And you look at them right now, they're both right now the body language of Jay Cutler. You don't like him. He's got 11 sacks. But with Tony Romo, the expectation after that opening day win, how great is that? I like Dallas in this game, but I think it's going to be a really close game.
And, you talk about consistency at the quarterback position, and that's what it is. They're not as consistent week in and week out, and it's really about what quarterback do you trust in this game. And I don't trust Jay Cutler and how he's been playing and what they're doing offensively. And maybe to get help on DeMarcus Ware, they may have to go to 2 tight ends or whatever that may be. But as far as Dallas is concerned, they do have a great pass rush. They got good corners that can match up real well with Brandon Marshall and some of the Chicago receivers. So I really like the Dallas Cowboys in this game. And Tony Romo, although he can be inconsistent sometimes, he's a better overall quarterback right now.
He can overcome mistakes.
And yes, than Jay Cutler is with the Chicago Bears.
And I'm waiting to see when they're going to incorporate Jason Witten, Coach. I mean, he's been banged up, had that spleen injury during the training camp.
Dropping balls.
And now all of a sudden, that's because of the time he's missed the coordination between him and Tony Romo.
And the one guy we haven't heard, and we're 4 weeks in, is Devin Hester. He's been so quiet early on this season that maybe he's the one guy that can give that offensive spark. I think it's going to be a really close game.
I agree.
But I do like Dallas.
Wow, a lot of question marks. We'll see how it plays out. Hey, folks, catch us at noon Eastern every Sunday right here on the NFL Today.